So dear students, so now we have to learn the new chapter in the first year chemistry for intermediate syllabus. So already in 10th standard we have to learn the atomic structure, nothing but structure of atom and periodic table and chemical bonding, and already in school levels we have to know the properties of the gases. So for example, here the matter can be exist in three states. On the three states, one is the solid state, another one is the liquid state, and another one the gaseous state. So for example, in matter is exist in the three states mainly. For example, in these three states of matter, the molecular attractions and escaping tendency will be present in between the molecules. Okay students, in between the molecules, the molecular attractions and molecular escaping tendency will be present. So in molecules, there are the two types of the tendencies will be present. On the two types of the tendencies, one is the molecular attraction tendency and another one is the molecular escaping tendency. So for example, the molecular attraction tendency will be more compared with the molecular escaping tendency, then the type of matter will be called as a solids. Okay students, solids means the molecular attraction tendency will be more compared with the molecular escaping tendency. The type of material simply we will call as a solids. So for example, this molecular attractions is equals to molecular escaping tendency, then the type of matter will be called as a liquids. Okay students, that is the liquids. So for example, molecular attractions is less than compared with the molecular escaping tendency, then that will be called as a gases. Okay students, here the matter will exist three types. One is the solids, liquids and gases. So here the solids, liquids and gases can be explained based on the molecular attractions and molecular escaping tendency in between the molecules. So for example, molecular attractions will be more compared with the molecular escaping tendency. The type of matter is the solids. If molecular attractions and molecular escaping tendency will be equal, that is the liquids. Molecular attraction will be less compared with the molecular escaping tendency, that will be called as a gases. So now this is the meaning about the solids, liquids and gases. So in first year intermediate chemistry, here our chapter is we have to learn the gases properties and as well as liquid properties. Here we have to learn about the gaseous properties and liquid properties. So our new chapter name is the states of matter. States of matter. Matter will exist liquids and gases and solids. So in this chapter we have to learn about the gases properties and brief explain of the liquid properties. So this is our new chapter, that is the states of matter. So in the states of matter we have to learn about the properties of the gases. First we have to know the gases. So the measurable property of the gas. So gases means already we have to learn the molecular attraction will be less compared with the escaping tendency. Molecular attractions will be less compared with the escaping tendency. So that type of matter is called as a gases. So that gases measurable properties. So there are some measurable properties are present for gases. Example, mass, volume, temperature, pressure and density. These are the measurable properties of the gas. For example, mass. Mass means nothing but, here in our chemistry point of view, it is also treated as a weight. Okay students. So the gas will be having the fixed mass. So for example, by using that mass, here we have to learn the meaning of the number of moles. Number of moles will be indicated with the small n. So number of moles, n is equals to mass of a gas in grams is divided by molar mass of a gas. Okay. So number of moles means mass of a gas is divided with molar mass of a gas. So this is the meaning of the number of moles. Okay. This is the mass. One of the measurable property of the gas, that is the mass. So another measurable property of the gas, that is the volume. Volume. So another measurable property is the volume. So volume means gases do not have any fixed value. Okay students, here gases do not have any fixed volume. So gases occupies the volume of container which they are kept in. Okay students, volume do not have any fixed volume. So gases is occupy the volume of the container, they are kept in. So for example, volume of gas is equals to volume of the container. Volume of gas will equals to volume of the container. So volume of the gas always will equal to the volume of the container. Okay students. So this is the volume. So here we have to learn some conversions. So already we have to know 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. So always the volume can be measured in liters. Already we have to know. So 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. Similarly, 1 liter is equals to 1 decimeter cube, that will be equals to 1000 milliliters, that will be equals to 1000 centimeter cube. That means 1 milliliter is equals to 1 cubic centimeter, nothing but 1 centimeter cube. So this is the volume, the measurable property of the gas. Another one is another measurable property of the gas is temperature. So here the temperature of the gases always is measured in Kelvin scale. Okay student, the temperature of the gases always measured in Kelvin scale only. So here how we can convert the Kelvin scale in degrees centigrade scale means the conversion is the degree Kelvin is equals to degree centigrade plus 273. When we are adding the 273 to degree centigrade, then we are get the Kelvin scale temperature. For example, 27 degrees Celsius. How it is converted to the Kelvin scale means 27 degrees Celsius plus 273. Then we are get the 300 degree Kelvin. That means degree Celsius value is converted to Kelvin scale value. How we can convert it means just we are adding the 273 value. Then we are get the degree centigrade is converted into the Kelvin scale. So this is about the temperature. Next, another measurable property for gas is the pressure. So, pressure of a gas is due to the collision of gas molecules on wall of the container. Okay, students. For example, this is the container. Here in this container, we should take the gas. Here the gas molecules collision on the walls of the container. On the walls of the container. Due to that collision, the pressure will be exist in between the gas molecules. Okay, students. So, pressure of the gas mainly is due to the collision of the gas molecules on walls of the container. So, the general SI units of the pressure is Newton per meter square. So, 1 Newton per meter square value is equals to 1 Pascal. Newton per meter square value is equals to 1 Pascal. So, generally pressure of the gas can be measured in Newton per meter square SI units. So, 1 Newton per meter square is equals to 1 Pascal. So, here general unit of the pressure of the gas is the atmospheric pressure. Okay, students. General unit of the gas is the atmospheric pressure. So, here we have to know the 1 atmosphere is equals to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Pascals. 1 atmosphere is equals to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Pascals. And similarly, 1 atmosphere is equals to 101.325 kilopascals. This value is in pascals. This value is in kilopascals. Similarly, 1 atmosphere is equals to 760 mm of Hg. Okay, students, 1 atmosphere is equals to 760 mm of Hg or 760 torrs. So, this is also units of the pressure. Similarly, 1 atmosphere is equals to 76 centimeter of Hg. So, these are the conversion of the atmosphere into pascals or kilopascals or millimeter of mercury or centimeter of mercury scales. So, this is about the pressure. Another measurable property of the gas, that is the density. Generally, we have to know density is equals to mass by volume. Here the gaseous density can be measured in the mainly two types. One is the absolute density and another one is the vapor density. Okay, students, gaseous density majorly measured in two methods. One is absolute density and another one is vapor density. So, vapor density is equals to molar mass of the gas is divided by 2, then we are get the vapor density. Okay, students, how we get the vapor density of a gas means molar mass of that gas is divided with 2, then we get the vapor density. Then how we get the absolute density means the density is equals to P into M divided by capital R into T, where the P is the pressure of the gas, capital M is the molar mass of the gas, T is the absolute temperature, capital R is the universal gas constant. So, this is the meaning about the absolute density and vapor density. So, these are the measurable properties of the gases. What are the measurable property of the gases? Mass, volume, temperature, pressure and density. So, these are the measurable properties of a gases.